Welcome back from the weekend, Lowco sports fans and WHHI viewers. And for you Beaufort Eagles fans, welcome back to Earth, assuming you've rejoined us. Surely you know by now that Bryce Lybrand's team made history Thursday night in Columbia when the Eagles beat the Powdersville Patriots 41-31 to capture the South Carolina High School League Class 3A title. It's the first public school state championship in football for Beaufort County since 1945. But maybe you haven't yet seen the highlights and heard the sounds from the big game. So let's get into it. It's time for the last edition of Lowco Lights for the 2022 high school football season, powered by LowcoSports.com.
After a disappointing performance and a blowout loss to South Point in last year's Class 4A title game, the Eagles were determined to get back to the biggest stage in South Carolina high school football and finish the job, this time in Class 3A. They earned that chance with 3 consecutive comeback wins in the playoffs, running their win streak to 12 games and setting up a showdown with the Powdersville Patriots, who came to play. Quarterback Eli Hudgens finished off an impressive opening drive, and Powdersville capitalized on a fumble on Beaufort's opening series to quickly post a 14-0 lead. The Patriots were the better team early on, but after picking up a first down on a fake punt, Appalachian State commit Colton Ferris put the Eagles on the board with a tough 5-yard touchdown run. And after a defensive stop, he broke away for a 31-yard score to pull Beaufort even at 14. The Patriots answered the bell as Virginia Tech commit Thomas Williams bolted 69 yards for a touchdown 2 plays later, but then Kacy Fields happened. Powdersville pressed its luck with the deep kickoffs and Kacy made them pay. 93 yards to pay dirt, and we're tied at 21. Powdersville added a field goal before halftime for a 24-21 lead at the break, but it was all Beaufort in the second half. Fields capped off a workmanlike opening drive with a 12-yard run, and after Williams plunged in from a yard out to put the Patriots back on top, he landed another haymaker. The hole closes up to the right, but Fields bounces it to the other side and shows off the wheels, racing to the end zone for a 75-yard touchdown that gave Beaufort the lead for good. Fields finished off a 219-yard night with his 3rd rushing touchdown and 4th TD overall, and the Eagles defense pitched a fourth-quarter shutout to seal the deal, setting off a party in Columbia, Lowco style. Fields was the workhorse in the second half of the regular season and the playoffs, rushing for more than 2,200 yards and 32 touchdowns in just 11 games after moving to the backfield. And Ferris joined him in the 2-back set during the postseason, forming a lethal duo that combined for 417 yards and 5 touchdowns on the ground behind a dominant offensive line, helping the Eagles win a state championship without completing a pass in either of their last 2 games. They didn't even attempt one on Thursday. They just willed themselves to accomplish an overdue mission.
Beginning of the season, our goal was to actually come and win the state championship, not to just get back here like last year. But, we put in the hard work, weight room, football field, watch film, everything. Everything just put everything in place, and now we state champions.
One more resilient effort from a team that has shown its mettle all season. A 13th consecutive victory, 4 in a row after trailing at halftime, the last 3 against fellow region champions. All to complete a job they left unfinished a year ago.
The best thing about this is that, there's a life lesson that's going to get learned, they just decided to keep fighting, and they could have went home last year and said, man, we had a great year and just been done with it. But we challenged them. We've been wearing these bracelets. They say great to greatest. And that was the challenge, was go from being a great Beaufort High football team to being the greatest Beaufort High football team. There's no other football team at Beaufort High that can say they're state champions. And just every week they answered the bell, and I'm just so proud of them. I just can't tell you.
And so are we. For Lowco Sports and WHHI, I'm Justin Jarrett. Until next season, go Lowco.